Welcome back to another day here on the Lorcana Pixel-born client. Today we're going to be playing another reiteration of the Amethyst Emerald deck. This one I'm calling Instant Success because it should just go so dang fast at getting wins. Or losing. We're going to find out. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, notification bell. I'm not forgetting anymore. I'm supposed to say at the beginning of the video, notification bell. You gotta click it. You gotta do the thing with the bell. I don't know. Is it hypocritical because I don't hit the bell on anybody else's videos myself? Like, don't hit it. You know, whatever. I don't do it. Yeah. So we're running purple. We're running green. We're running cards like Maleficent with the 2 pips. Slightly larger butts with the Olafs. Pascal for the evasion. Flynn's. Cheshire Cats, Hans, Tinkerbell, all the big lore guys in green that you can expect. Maleficent for card draw. Yzma's in here for top deck situational, but we'll likely get inked a lot. Rafiki if we need to be aggressive. I did have a comment on our last Amethyst, Emerald, or Amethyst deck. How can it be more competitive against the other aggro deck? And the answer is to be more aggressive than them, but that also means attacking. So Rafiki's in here and also running Mother Gothel. The other aggro deck can't be aggro if they can't quest. So we're running a couple copies of the Mother Gothel in here as a just in case. Now the downside with Mother Gothel, upside downside, if she's in your opening hand and you kind of want her in your opening hand, you have to keep her. Because if you're playing against aggro, you don't want to bank on needing to draw her when you need her. You have to keep her. If you're not playing against aggro, upside is that she's inkable. So, huge bonuses there. Outside of that, we're playing 7 songs. Friends on the other side to draw cards, and Mother Knows Best to bounce threats. Outside of that, should be pretty straightforward. Should be a lot of fun. Let's jump into some games and win something. Going second. Now, I do anticipate... Hey, look, Mother Gothel. Called it. I anticipate I should do fairly well with this deck. Why? Because I am a very aggressive player anyway. And this should kind of just slot right in. I'd love to see a Flynn. Cusco's nice. Have to hold on to the Mother Gothel just in case. Can't have this many uninkables. We got a turn 2 drop. Love to have seen a Flynn, but I will take it. Red. Ooh, double removal colors. All of our stuff's just gonna get blown up. We're super aggressive. We can't not do it, but... The only downside is Captain Hook's a very good aggressive threat. Or you see Prince Eric? Aladdin. Trying to think if I should be super aggressive or just... Nah, if I go now, Captain Hook just takes it out basically for free. I don't want to do that. You don't want to dilly-dally in this deck. Your opponent's going to get way ahead really fast. Now Captain Hook's not going to go. If we can get past the initial threats, our friends on the other side should see us through. Yeah, they didn't think I was going to do it, but I am. I'm going to try to stabilize the board here. Our opponent should have a difficult time recovering on card draw. And if they're going to have a difficult time on card draw, That should give us the opportunity to take control of the board. A little unconventional for this deck, if I'm being honest. Totally not the way this deck, you know, looks like it's gonna go and do stuff. Opponent's going slow. Gotta be careful now. Grab your sword. It's technically active. And they're coming up on the board wipe. Could play the Maleficent here, but I am worried about the grab your sword. I don't want to run my hand completely out. There's the trade. Knew that was coming. Attacking my lore. They missed their ink drop, which is huge. Do I ink the Flynn? I think I'm gonna play the Maleficent. Just for... it's extra lore, might draw out the grab your sword, and it replaces itself. So a lot of upside to that. I didn't have to miss my ink, but I chose to. My opponent missed his. Lets me hold on to some more cards. Maybe not the brightest play. Yikes. That'll be difficult. Well, at least we have the Cheshire Cat to fix it. And it'll take out the Aladdin. We're gonna see a board wipe? Surely not. Obviously the cat's gonna quest. Because it'll take out an Aladdin. I think I am going to play a Mother Gothel here. She represents some good value and she doesn't lose to Aladdin. Could have sang Friends, but I don't want to have Maleficent tapped. I don't want to give Aladdin an easy target. Gotta be careful of the board wipe now. Our opponent's clearly into it. Would they quest and then board wipe? Well, they got the grab your sword. That's a good start. Interesting. I'll take that. I will take that. Could have bounced it, but taking it's better, I think. And we're going to stay ahead on card draw here. I'm not going to overcommit to the board just yet. I got four lore for the quests in play, so make my opponent commit to that. Oh, there's the grab your swords. There we go. That's why you don't just flood out your board. Having said that, this is a great time to flood out my board. It's not a race you're gonna win, my friend. Keep my ink up just in case I want to make a multi-play turn. Alright, now you have to attack. He wants to play all of his cards first before he attacks that Flynn. Ooh, glad I didn't play the Pascal. I'd considered it. Just in case. I want to see the game over. I just want to see it over. I just want to see the victory done. Still in focus. Good. See? See? Well, I left myself kind of open for a double play there, didn't I? Oh, instant mistakes. It's fine. It's fine. We're still in this game. They both quest. This is fine. Don't be the top decking master, my opponent. I've made some misplays. Doesn't mean you should win. Well, they sang it, so they still have 7. Still getting that visual bug. Oh man, yeah. Still got Rafiki. I need to play stuff that's gonna survive. Like a grab your swords. I could play... I'm still concerned about a board wipe, but I'm thinking about going Cheshire Cat, Olaf, Maleficent, and Pascal, all untapped. Try to force some plays here. Well, my entire board will die to a Tinkerbell into a Grab Your Sword. Which they could do, because they could sing with one Tink, play the other. This guy wouldn't. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Man, I totally threw this game earlier. Let's hope I don't lose it. I get so many comments telling me how bad of a player I am. You guys are so mean in the comments. It's funny. Well, they're questing. Does that mean this game is over? Hey, we didn't lose. This was a very awkward... We played against both removal colors. So it's very hard to be aggressive. So let's... That's funny, this first game's 12 minutes. I bet you the rest of the games are like 2 to 4 minutes. Going first. That's what I like to see. Not my most aggressive openers. Probably don't need all of these. Let's try to fix this curve. Just a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, no 5s, and then to a 6. I do like Hans better than Tink, but I love Tink's evasiveness. But sorry, Tink. I want to try to roll out this curve. Removal again. Is this the same opponent? It could be. I got back into the game pretty quick. If that's the case, Mother Gothel. Don't need you. Thank you. Always doing a good job. Perhaps being on the leg up, these Rafikis are going to be a lot more potent. We will see. Obviously not in this next turn unless they play Bodyguard. I need something inkable off the top. Need to stop drawing Rafikis. Ooh, we're playing a control deck. We want to go fast. That's inkable. I will take it. I am going to quest with Yzma. I want to make sure we're getting an inkable on the top. Yeah, put it on the bottom. Thank you. I knew that trade was coming, but I'm glad we did it. At the very least, we got one uninkable off of the top. Putting the goof away. And drawing a card while replacing itself. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Turn 4 shouldn't be terribly scary from them, but turn 5 we'll see the Dragonfire. Could see a Rafiki from them. What are you gonna do, opponent? Is this gonna be the aggressive version? Are you gonna be rushing on the board? Well, sort of aggressive, huh? Could stop them from song singing. Let's do that. Can't Aladdin song sing? He can. I don't like we're gonna miss our ink here. That's funny, 25% seems to be too high of a ratio of uninkables. I seem to always find myself in at least one game during these videos where I'm unable to ink when I want to. Not a Dragonfire, but a Maui's just as big. That's one way to stabilize the board. Oh, all of the uninkables, man. This is getting rough. Our lead is looking good though. We're still gonna need to ink something. 5 is kind of the magic number for us for most of the stuff we care about, the big stuff. But we are getting close to a point where our opponent has to deal with our creatures every single turn. Getting close. If I can get one more round of these guys doing that, which I don't think we're gonna get. If I can use all 3 of these, that'll bring us up to 17. We'll definitely be in a pretty strong. Ooh. So let's see. Goof wants to take out Maleficent. That's the big threat. Then we're only going for 2 here. I want to definitely have at least one more power up. Or one more questable up. That way we're still representing lethal. Goof's not going to be enough on his own. Our opponent still has to answer our board. Magic Mirror's not the card to play during this critical moment. Yeah, there's the Maleficent. We knew that. We're still representing lethal. Opponent has to have something. Still representing lethal. Befuddle. That will buy you a turn. But now anything I have is lethal. Yeah, I don't even need to commit to the board anymore. My opponent has to answer me every single turn, no matter what. They can certainly take out one of the 2 characters, but can they take out the other one? They cannot. They cannot. Look at that, taking down Ruby Amethyst. Granted, it is the non-aggro version. The aggro version would have given us a lot of problems, but still, Ruby Amethyst. Going first is my favorite way to play. I don't need 2 Yzmas. I don't need 2 turn 4s. I also don't need 2 turn 3s, but I like both of them. I think Maleficent's a little better later. Earlier if we have the friends on the other side. Cheshire Cat is fantastic though. Love that card. Let's do the 2. Alright, good. We got a curve. I like Pascal a little better. Got a curve, going first. I'm jumping back into these games way too fast. I might be playing against the same opponents. Amethyst. Steel. Hey, I'm totally happy if they want to play Fire the Cannons there. If that's the case, then my bigger but slightly better. Well, let's see if we can get another Fire the Cannons, huh? Also, top decking and uninkable already. I'd love to get Yzma to work for us again. Beastmere. Amethyst Steel. Amethyst Steel. It's not a color combination you see often. It's a good move by our opponent. Might be playing Cheshire Cat, turn 4 doing a Rafiki to take it out. Tink might also be a lot more relevant in this game. Have to use removal on it instead of thinking about attacks. They're gonna use removal on a lot of stuff, let's be honest. We'll see if Prince Eric wants to quest here. It's a reasonably safe quest for him. Didn't do it though. I'm gonna go for the Tink. That way I can at least start questing and I'm not scared of my opponent. Also, additionally, Cheshire Cat is not scared. I don't care if Prince Eric wants to trade with that and then turn my Yzma into an active card again. Yeah, perfectly fine with that. Trade the Yzma for the Maleficent. I mean, I'm not going to do the active trading. I'll make my opponent do it. Hans is good. Hans will quest and do some damage. Top of deck. You're okay. Not the best, but you're okay. Almost forgot to quest with my Tink. Didn't, but almost did. Yeah, all I'm thinking about is that Cheshire Cat coming down. If my opponent wants to attack into it, take out Hans, that'd be great. But I anticipate seeing Hans doing a lot of questing to do damage to Tink. Oh, you're going to go after the Mad Hatter. Okay. Well, I can't play both, so I'm going to play Rafiki and trade with Hans. Yeah, I'm going to lose the Mad Hatter here, but I think that's fine. I'll take that for sure. Putting the pressure on. Will Maleficent take out the Mad Hatter? Oh, he's got the Tink. Of course they have big Tink. What? I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly not that. Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble now. Oh, that is rough. We're not far enough ahead where our cards are exactly threatening. We're on my least favorite game plan. Play a card, hope it survives, quest with it, it dies in combat. It's not a great way to play this, but that's what we're looking at. How much do they got? They're only on +5. No, if I play a creature, Tink takes them both out. So I can't commit to the board here. I have to just let one creature ride it out. Which sucks. It means I'm not questing every turn. It means I'm questing every other turn. Oh. These guys would have been way nicer in my opening hand. We'd be very much... I'm glad we waited. Would have lost both these guys. 2, 4, 5. That only takes us to 18, and then we get board wiped. Assuming we don't get board wiped right now. But we're gonna lose our entire board. Even if Tink didn't have his abilities, they just swing into it. Ooh, brutal. Did they just quest? 2, 4. They're drawing a ton of cards. Man, they're popping off. They're absolutely popping off. Yeah, they're on +9 now, like... Ooh, Mother Gothel. All this character's exerted. Unfortunately, she's not going to be exerted. Oh, it's so rough. That would have stopped her from doing stuff. Don't need you. If only you were exerted. Exert! They just have to quest. You can't win them all. I mean, maybe you can. If you're Ducky, you probably do win. Probably 99.9% of the time. Looking at their score on the leaderboard, whew, they don't lose. Ooh, going second. Gross. I feel like we haven't seen our ideal hands yet. I like Cusco, but I prefer the Inkable, honestly, this early. Ugh, gross. Where are these opening hands, man? Where's my curve? Oh no. Oh no. Now we're gonna see the Simba. We got something that can take out a Simba, but our opponent's not gonna be able to get some questing in first, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the Simba. Because you have to have it. Let's see, I don't need another one of these. Will they do it, or are they scared of the combined might of Yzma and Olaf to take out Simba? Oh, they're playing the just-in-time version? That's such a good version! There's not really a lot I can draw that's gonna be better than Cusco against a Cusco. Fortunately, I'm going to get 2 for 1 here, assuming they can't deal with anything. So I'm going to prefer to keep my Yzma. I will keep you. In case you play another Cusco or something. I'm not going to have another Inkable, though. That's going to be rough. I'm going to have to ink the Mad Hatter to play the Cusco. I guess that's fine. You are inkable. I'm gonna put you on the bottom though. We're gonna see Rockstar Stitch take out my Hans. Yes, we are. Of course we are. Oh, they're gonna try to race with it? Do we just destroy it with Rafiki and Yzma? I think we do. Yeah, get this board completely stable, please. Alright. It's looking like a good position for us. Lilo's not gonna cut it. Ooh, and another off the top, please. I'll take it. Alright, you gotta deal with 2 Cuscos somehow. And a Hans. Han's not as big of a deal, but Hans still needs to be defeated. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I thought we were in trouble. Going first. I love it. Alright, well, we got the Mother Gothel in hand. That's something that we do need. I only need 1 Rafiki. Man, this is not good. This is bad opening hand. How are we winning games? What a bad game. Bad hand. Really bad hand. We're not going to be racing. Mother Gothel's not going to be super effective here. It's too many of these guys, if I'm being totally honest. Too many of these, like, unimpactful little guys. Pixelborn tune. Alright, what do we got? Blue! I like blue. Blue's got removal from the 5 to the 7, just like red. And it's not as good as red's. It's all targeted. Blue and purple. Interesting. Well, there's the 1-drop I would have loved to have had earlier. Purple has no removal, right? It's just like attacking creatures, like Rafiki. And then again, blue's targeted removal is... It's gonna be Let It Go and Hades. That's at 5 and 7. So I think we're pretty safe, creature-wise, for a hot second. Do I take out the Olaf and present the trade for Magic Broom? They're just gonna play another card though, right? So I'm still like not wanting to quest with Maleficent. Okay, I'm not worried about Mother Gothel. Her big butt's nice, but I need the ink. I think I'm just gonna go for the cat here. Has something I can sing with. And then we'll focus on drawing cards. Right now our opponent's got a big advantage with the number of cards in hand. I'd like to remedy that. Take care of that problem. There's supposed to be a solar eclipse in just under an hour where I'm at. I'm hoping to catch it. Totally random, but I keep looking at the clock like, didn't miss it, didn't miss it. We'll see if I'm able to see it in my area. I'm supposed to be able to. The coconut basket's pretty interesting. Scepter's gonna make Olaf a 3/3 threat thanks to the magic broom. I think I'm still singing this though with the cat. A couple more of those wouldn't be bad. Man, I still really want to ink something though. Let's go draw some cards. Let the Pascals take me to victory here. Alright, so Scepter activates, Broom quests, Olaf gets +2 power, Olaf attacks and trades with the cat. That's what I expect to see from my opponent. Oh, they're gonna go the other route. Giving it to Olaf and having the brooms trade. Interesting. Why do you want the brooms to trade? Why do you want to hold on to Olaf? Is it just because the butt's slightly bigger? Why do they want to keep Olaf? Huh. I don't know. Do I play the Hatter? I think I do. I think I do. Ideally, it'll draw me some cards, or they're gonna turn 5. They're gonna have a target called Let It Go or Let It Snow or whatever it is, and then they're not targeting my Pascals, and I get to keep this up. Plus, if they don't take it out, any opportunity to really jump ahead and make these Pascals a lot more menacing, the better. Wardrobe. Well, they got a mirror. Oh, Rafiki's nice. Let's see. Effectively, though, Wardrobe's gonna be able to give its power to either of these, and it's strong enough to take out the Hatter. However, I think that's largely fine. I'm going to take out the Maleficent here. I'm taking out the Maleficent because it has the ability to sing. I'm debating inking this guy. I don't think I will. I think I want to keep the option. These Pascals are proving to be really valuable right now. Just this every turn getting to quest, and they can't do anything about it. It's been really, really good. It reminds me of that new spoiler card. I think it's in red. Don't ask me what the name is, but it's an item that sits on the field, and its ability is tap it and gain a lore. So it's an item that quests for 1 every turn. Yes, I will draw a card. Thank you. And now we take out both of their creatures. One of their creatures. Cusco's nice. Alright, now they got no board to stop me from gaining 5. You got 1 bell. Doesn't bell make items cheaper? Whatever quest, 1 less for the next item. Yeah. So they're trying to be like an item deck. This is a tough deck. I couldn't get any good synergy to work for me. Doesn't mean it's not there. It's just a pain in the butt. Alright, take us up to 17. Now, they're going to be tempted to take out Maleficent, Rafiki, but they effectively have to take out the whole board. Cusco's a huge one. Now we're at that point where every card is lethal. I think we got it. Winning every single game today. That's not true. I lost the previous game, but it was a really horrible opening hand. Worse than this one. And we couldn't do anything for... It's all high drops, so like our first card didn't come down to like the 4th turn. It was way too late. So I skipped that game for you guys. It was stupid. Alright, the post-game wrap. What would I change? We're playing Amethyst and Ruby, so the first thing I would do is I would bring in some actual removal. However, we don't have removal in these colors. Archimedes, the thing that stood out to me the most was it always felt like I had a bunch of 1-drops that were very unimpactful to the board. That's mostly the Archimedes, followed closely by Olaf. The other 2 are reasonable, as we saw in the last game, Pascal, multiple Pascals especially, allows us to continue to advance our board, even in a stalemate, which is really fantastic. And Maleficent is a part of the just ramp ahead and get way ahead of them strategy. We never got to see Maleficent into Flynn, into Cheshire Cat, into Hans, into... Like, we never had the godly curve. But, you know, still won our games. But anyway, these are the 2 that feel the weakest. Their biggest selling point is they are inkable. So ideally, I would have them replaced with some kind of removal that is also inkable. But it doesn't exist yet, so we'll see. Hopefully the next set, cross our fingers. Not sure if, so purple is really good at drawing cards. I'm not sure if in the future, if that's like gonna be like a color identity thing, like with Magic. Blue draws cards in Magic, and blue historically always draws cards in Magic. So whenever blue comes out, you can expect to see cards that draw cards. I'm curious if purple will be the same way. I really think it shouldn't be in this particular kind of game, where we don't have the freedom to have 3-color decks, 4-color decks, 5-color decks. Because you can't just splash in card draw where you need it. And as we can see with the Ruby Amethyst deck, the card draw / removal is very strong. So that, yeah, hopefully we see some more options. I only mention all that because it means hopefully purple and green will see removal, and that's not just going to strictly be a red and gray thing. Outside of that, deck is absolutely fun. We managed to get our Mother Gothel almost every single game, and almost every single game we managed to pitch her, because we never really went up against like true ramp. We went against Steel Song's opening Lilo into Simba, but not a true ramp deck, or ramp deck, aggro deck. So she just got pitched all the time. Really cool deck. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, notification bell, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow.